Africa is about to become small. This world is I believe, God, that something is connecting, something is aligning, something is awakening. Because we came from a past where it was even seen to be free. Do you know that? Every successful Christian was in the cult. Every successful person had to be ascribed to some sort of demonic work. The poor are the righteous. Yeah. This is where we come from. If you drive a car, that one came from water. If you build a very big building, that one must have, the power came from eggs. Some eggs, got some chicken eggs and went next to a lake. My goodness. I said, but if the devil has so much to give, and our Heavenly Father cannot give anything, who is God? Are you learning? We came from a generation that would not even dare to speak such things. People would run out of the church and say, for us we are poor. Leave us with our God. I refuse to be a slave. Tell your neighbor, I refuse to be a slave. Some were sold into. They just sold us into something. Because they could dangle a few coins. Throw a few bones to the dog. We swallowed it hook, bait, and sink. But until this thing changes, there are people we will not be able to convince. There are people we will not be able to convince until they can see the success, the progress, the results, the children. And I'm talking about every aspect of your life. He said, you shall be the heads and not the tail. Above only and not beneath. If you hearken to my voice. Above only. Do you know what it means to be above only? That orientation that you must put into your child even while they're growing up. You're always telling them we are the best. Because he didn't say you shall be above, but above only. And the emphasis, and not beneath. That whether you want it or not, as hard as and selfish as this can be, God has called his sons and daughters to be the heads and not the tail. We are to be the best in every aspect of life, every sphere of influence, every mountain of power. We are supposed to be the best.